Hey guys, Nate Talk here, and today I've got a story time video for you guys. This one's about when I had emergency surgery done when I was a kid, and the backstory of this is, well, I can't quite remember how old I was, but I had what was called Arnold-Chiari syndrome, and it turns out I had a special version called Chiari malformation, and basically what it is, it's where the there's a tonsil on the back of your brain, and there's bone around there from the skull. But the malformation is there's too much bone there, and the tonsil thing expands and contracts a lot. But because there's so much bone there, it couldn't expand completely, and that gave me really bad migraines. And I mean bad migraines. Picture the worst migraine you've ever had and make it 10 times worse. That's how bad it was. And I can't remember if I was in elementary school or middle school, but I had to be taken out of class several times a week because when it hit, the slightest amount of light or sound made it a whole lot worse. So I actually had the surgery done twice, but the problem happened after the first one because they went in there, they cut the bone out, and they put staples on back of my neck. And a week later, they they took the staples out, and the day after, I was eating breakfast, and Mom was in the kitchen with me, and she looked at the back of my head, and she saw that the incision was really weird looking, so she barely touched it, and it literally split open about, I'd say, close to a quarter of an inch. And normally that doesn't make it open at all because I've several times after I have surgery, after I had the stitches or staples taken out after my other surgeries, I've scratched my incision and never did anything. And it was so bad that you could actually see my muscle. So Mom called the doctor and they said, get him over here now. Went over there, talked to the doctor, and they said, we need to go in there like right now and sew it back up. And so they took me to Greenville Memorial Hospital, which was thankfully just right across the street from the doctor's office. And it turns out I had an infection in there, which caused it to open up. And when they were getting me prepped for surgery, since I was a kid, if you're under the age of 18, they give you something called magic cream, which is basically some kind of numbing cream that they put on the back of your hand to numb you up so they can put the IV in, so all you feel is pressure, you don't feel pain. And I asked the nurse there if I could have some. They said it'll take an hour to kick in. Said, so the best thing I can do is this. She took a syringe, I'm not kidding you, about this long, and she went like that. It felt like acid was going through my veins. I had to bite my tongue from screaming. Actually, I didn't scream, but I almost did. And they put me under, and they cleaned everything out, stitched me back up. Everything was fine then, but then I think like a year or two later, the bone grew back, had the problem again, so they had to do the same kind of surgery. And the surgery, it's called a posterior fossa decompression. That's where they go and remove the bone. So, yeah, that was crazy. And unfortunately, guys, I won't be able to do any travel videos this week or next week. And the reason why this week is because the weather sucks around here. It's been raining off and on all week. And next week, I have some family coming over, so not doing any videos then. So in 2 weeks, I'll be doing another video in Chimney Rock State Park. So keep an eye out for that. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Crap, where'd it go? There it is.